Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers predicted to land nearly 7-foot polarizing playmaker. The Los Angeles Lakers are heading into an intriguing offseason, and the team faces a decision on what to do in the 2024 NBA Draft. As of now, the Lakers hold the number 17 pick, but the New Orleans Pelicans have until June 1, 2024 to claim this selection or defer to the 2025 draft. The Athletic's Sam Vecenie put together a mock draft projecting the Lakers will get to keep the pick. Los Angeles lands Duke big man Kyle Filipowski in the latest mock draft, with the Pelicans expected to wait until 2025. If the Lakers get the pick, Filipowski makes a ton of sense as a big man who can shoot and either pair well with Anthony Davis or serve as a third big, Vecenie wrote in the May 12 mock draft. Filipowski averaged 16.4 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 2.8 assists, while shooting about 50% from the field and 35% from three this season. He carried Duke through long stretches of games with his ability to catch the ball on the block and score, but pro scouts find his well-rounded perimeter game more appealing. Filipowski can shoot from the perimeter, attack heavy closeouts, and bring the ball up the court in grab-and-go situations. His passing took a nice leap this past season, and he was more comfortable reading the court. Filipowski measured at just under 6'11", 229 pounds at the NBA Combine. The big man became one of the more polarizing players in college basketball last season. This is not uncommon for top Duke players, given the program tends to generate a strong reaction in both directions from fans. There was the court-storming incident against Wake Forest and a tripping situation versus North Carolina. Regardless, Filipowski heads to the NBA after knowing what it is like to be in the public eye. Over time, I just realized it's always going to be there, Filipowski told The Athletic's Brendan Marks for a March 21 feature titled, Kyle Filipowski is latest Duke villain in this NCAA tournament. He's okay with that. Everyone's always going to have something to say, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect me anymore. I'm over it. The big man averaged 15.1 points, 8.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.5 blocks per game while shooting 34.8% from long range in 36 starts for the Blue Devils last season. Filipowski displayed the ability to score in a variety of ways throughout his career at Duke. The big man would add versatility and shooting to the Lakers roster. It's difficult to find 7-footers who can dribble, pass, and shoot, Vecenie added. Filipowski can do all three. The advantage of Filipowski is he could play alongside Anthony Davis, but is also someone who can spell the star. The big man will need to improve his defensive prowess as he makes the jump to the NBA. His skill level and offensive versatility could make him a unique player if he can improve his perimeter shooting, ESPN's Jeremy Wu wrote in a May 12 mock draft. After making strides defensively last season, he'll likely have to be deployed alongside a rim protector, making him more of a specific fit for teams willing to play with two bigs. His ability to play all over the floor, pass, and potentially create mismatches at his size make him intriguing for the long term. There is reportedly a front-runner for Lakers' HC job. After parting ways with head coach Frank Vogel in 2022, the Los Angeles Lakers chose to take a gamble on first-time head coach Darvin Ham, who had built up some coaching and championship experience under Mike Budenholzer with the Milwaukee Bucks. Although Ham was able to lead the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals during the 2022-23 NBA season, the 2023-24 campaign didn't end with promising results, as the team had to go through the play-in tournament once again and ended up losing to the defending NBA champion Denver Nuggets in 5 games in the first round of the NBA playoffs. As a result of failed expectations and losing the locker room, the Lakers fired Ham recently after only 2 seasons and are now on the lookout for a new leader on the sideline. According to Shams Charania of The Athletic via Up and Adams, ESPN's J.J. Redick is the current frontrunner to land the coaching job in Los Angeles. In some corners, J.J. Redick is seen as the front-runner for the Lakers' job, Charania said. If Redick lands the Lakers' job, it will be a second straight first-timer coaching the team that has title-contending aspirations in what could be the last couple of seasons of LeBron James' career or time with the storied franchise. Even though it seems like an unwise decision to bring in another unproven head coach, this time with zero coaching experience, the Lakers continue to consider hiring the former NBA player to be Ham's successor, even though there could be some considerable backlash if he falls flat during his first coaching stint. Los Angeles Lakers could reportedly add 12-time All-Star in NBA free agency. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed for what promises to be an important offseason. LeBron James will likely become a free agent. While he's set to return to the Lakers, their current roster is not up to snuff. Los Angeles's loss to the Denver Nuggets in the first round of the NBA playoffs displayed just how far this team is from championship contention. For King James and company, the summer has to be spent upgrading said roster. It's sure to be a point of contention as James negotiates a new contract with the Lakers. In short, General Manager Rob Pelinka has a lot of work to do. That starts with finding a replacement for recently fired head coach Darvin Ham. But it does not end there. Despite being considered best friends, LeBron and Chris Paul have not played together in the NBA. They've been part of the national team in the Olympics. But two parts of the Banana Boat crew have never suited up with one another in the association. Could that soon change? Chris Paul will probably be a free agent. There is a reasonable chance he gets traded or just cut by the Warriors. LeBron, James, and him obviously have a close relationship. There is a universe where the Lakers sign Chris Paul. I don't think it's outrageous. I would be remiss without mentioning Chris Paul as a real possibility. It makes a lot of sense to me. Is Chris coming for the minimum? I don't know. I don't want to say he comes cheap to the Lakers, but in the absence of a better offer I could see that. Paul, 39, played for the Warriors this past season. The team has a $30 million contract option for the 2024-25 campaign. They will undoubtedly decline said option, either letting Paul hit NBA free agency or trading his contract. As for the Lakers, they'll likely be in the market for a point guard. D'Angelo Russell has his own player option for next season that he'll decline. Given the dynamics between Russell and the Lakers, it would be a surprise if he returned to Southern California. Paul is no longer the player he used to be. The 12-time All-Star and future Hall of Famer averaged 9.2 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game for the Warriors last season. However, he would represent a calming influence and veteran presence in Los Angeles. It's going to be all about the market he receives. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Chris Paul? Leave your opinion in the comments.